Alright, hello and welcome back to Pathologic. Last time we started on a very particular side quest that we had access to. The whole thing with the Hunchback and Anna and the Hunchback's daughter. The Arsonists. I don't know why it's called that, why they're specifying that right now, but in any case, we're supposed to meet up with her and her dad there at 9. Given the timing it says, I'm guessing they mean PM as in like 21 on the in-game clock. And so I'm gonna go there and check anyways. Where is it exactly? It's that Isidore, behind Isidore Brock's house. So we'll go do that eventually. Yeah, get that guy. It's a very ungraceful noise, but I thought, in the meantime, while I'm making my way there, since we've recently come into possession of a considerable amount of funds, I might as well go grocery shopping. Is this not? This is the grocery store. I just gotta find the entrance. Especially considering that, we learned last time we went grocery shopping how to manipulate the inventories, so let's go ahead and try it out. We save here. You got bread? No, I think we're just gonna buy bread anyways, so actually no, let's do this properly. Let's calculate all those prices. Alright, so the milk here is surprisingly cheap, but I would prefer having bread, so we're gonna reload here, we'll make sure this works, and we'll see if we can get better prices. Other than like more efficient. Oh yeah, there he goes. He's got milk and dried meat now. So this is interesting. Today, the dried meat's actually a fair bit better than the bread, so given that I don't think the bread is supposed to go bad, and that I'm partially hungry, I'll actually go for the... was it the dried meat? Yeah, the smoked and or dried meat. And assuming they're the same price, and the milk is the best purchase. Fish is a bad idea. Okay, so the smoked meat is a fair bit more than dried meat, so we'll go ahead and just get that. And I know I could probably reroll for better, but I don't want to cheese it too much, I say, having just reloaded like 5 times. So there we go. We'll be content with that. And yeah, the place, it's right up there, so we'll go check that out. I don't think it'll be available, but there's no harm in checking right now. And then we'll keep doing a grocery run, I guess. Do they mean PM? Let us check. I mean, this is like... it's gotta be here, right, that they refer to? Like, I don't see any, like, nearby areas where it could be. So the other side is where we just were. So I don't think it's today. I think we're clear for now. And I'll come back here at 9 PM if I messed up, and they are here waiting for me, just somewhere slightly out of sight. That's a shame, I guess. Like I said, they gave me $10,000 already, which is already, like, quite a good deal. I kinda don't need any of this. And yeah, so I guess today we're gonna be grocery shopping, unless we got another letter. We have not yet. I'm thinking today's another day for Isidore Barak. Oh, no, stock Rubin. I'm thinking he's going to give us a letter. He always gives them like later on in the day, so you're more time crunched, so we'll look forward to that, I guess. Yeah, milk and dried meat are the go-tos for today, for some reason. I'll say I am worried about getting infected from them and then having to like reload everything, so I'm gonna like stagger my saves a lot more aggressively than is probably necessary, but it's fine. I also should buy bread, even though it's technically more expensive per whatever, since I don't know exactly how like the food and being infected mechanic works, but I trust bread more. But I mean, I've got a whole bunch stashed too, so that's something to consider, I guess. But I mean, we can always redo this, I guess. I'm kind of worried about, like, for the sake of this video, of, like, redoing a whole bunch of stuff, but like, personally, I am willing to redo it all. It's just, you know what, I can do whatever I want. This is my series. We're buying a bunch of dried meat, or whatever it is, and milk, and if it all goes bad, we'll reload and redo, like, 5 days worth of stuff. I don't care. What is happening here? Like, this person's floating, this guy's running on air. It's all very alarming. And I got a rat to fight, so look forward to another There we go. Only took me like 20 tries. Also, do these ever have anything in them? On them? So far, it hasn't happened, but yeah, we'll ratchet save just cause why not? No letters, which is kind of worrying, but I mean, it's not even 12 o'clock yet. It's that one down there. Alright, yeah, so here is the last grocery store on this island. Go ahead and overwrite that one. What do you got for me? I kind of do think I want some bread as well, despite everything I've said, so. A thing of dried meat and a thing of bread. I think that's a reasonable purchase, hopefully. Oh, perfect. And letter at 12 o'clock exactly. Rubin's note. My source is almost depleted. After many futile attempts, I am quite confident that the bacteria can be isolated. The enemy can be captured, though you are likely to be terrified by what it would take. Come see me as soon as you can. The hunting parties that track me down are liable to discover my hideout at any moment. I'm on my last legs. Stock Rubin. Alright, that's going to be today's main quest. Did I save? Like, post-purchase? Given that that's a thing. Alright. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be today's, like, real quest. I mean, I don't mind doing the, other thing too, like the arsonists, did I call it? But given how things have gone so far, I would greatly appreciate like, knowing what we're gonna do today, like, last time we did this, one of the stock Rubin's things, it took, like, whoops, didn't mean pressing that button, a disproportionately long time, so... There we go, it's this house. We'll save outside, and let's go give my man a chat. And that might be the end of today. I don't know how long this conversation will take.
Perfect valor is to do without witness what one would do before all the world.
You're here at last. Damn my position. I have no choice but to hide from the townsfolk. See, I understand their anger, but they have armed search parties to hunt me down as if I were spreading the plague rather than trying best to stop it. Any good news? The other one seems like unnecessarily accusatory. Also, I might sneeze here, so look forward to that. Ah yes, we won't be able to produce a full-fledged vaccine in these conditions, true, but with a little bit of luck, we'll succeed to make a reliable preventative formula. Admittedly, the effect of the injection won't last longer than 10 hours or so. Still, if it proves effectual, many lives will be saved. So a full-fledged vaccine is out of the question? Unfortunately, I'm not that good at chemistry. A vaccine would call for someone less crude. The reagents I'm used to would ruin the source specimen. I'm lucky to have my teacher solutions at least. They prove to be useful. On the other hand, I've almost figured out how the vaccine may be compounded. I can almost write down the formula. How is it compounded then? That depends on the results of the further tests. Hopefully we'll be able to run them today. What exactly are you going to test today then? As you undoubtedly remember, our first attempt at making a vaccine involved a microbe that was already dead. To this, the organism produced almost no immune reaction. In our second attempt, we had a weakened microbe to experiment with. Weakened by, well, you know how. The third vaccine, then, should be made on the basis of a living specimen. The bacterium dies when extracted from a life-sustaining environment. Do we need to collect a portion of infected blood from someone who is still alive? Something along those lines. Brace yourself, bachelor. We need a human heart. A heart that is still alive and beating. This is the meat that will make our curative broth. Why can't we just bring an infected person here and collect their blood? I tried it already. Didn't you say that the bacterium dies along with the blood cells? It is even more drastic than that. The microbe survives for mere moments in its pure state. Okay, his head glitched there. That was interesting. It splits, it converts the blood cells, and it dies. However, a heart muscle, what about it? If the sickness spreads to the heart, it makes a kind of colony there. I know it may sound ridiculous. I'm not really a scientist. I merely recall the observations I made. An infected heart would allow us to extract the bacteria at its most pure, most potent state, provided we work fast enough. Fast enough? Why don't we just bring an infected person here and take as many blood samples as needed, one after another? That won't do. The infection must have progressed to an irreversibly critical state. Whoever carries it must be in agony by the time. We don't have to cut up the patient right here, though. I believe we have about 30 minutes to bring the heart here from wherever it is obtained. What if you take a dog or rat? Some of my associates have tried it already, no point whatsoever. Human organisms will not produce antibodies to fight animal infections. Our enemy is as sly as the devil himself. It's as if the disease wanted us to take this symbolic step. You've done a bloody great deal, my dear colleague. So have your associates, however scarce they were. Young Barak offered his help. He was going to dissect the dying anyways. But he's already more than 6 hours late, so I'm forced to request your assistance. If we're unable to find Barak, you'll have to perform the grisly task yourself. Barak was going to dissect the people while they were still alive. Also, we haven't met young Barak yet. I don't know if that's supposed to be, or if I've just missed something. I'd like to know that he is set to achieve a rather noble feat. He wants to duplicate his father's success. While we are busy trying to protect the healthy, he wants to make a concoction that will enable him to cure the sick. He calls it a panacea. Reportedly, he's made quite a bit of progress on it. Okay, trying to find Brock is a lot more reasonable sounding of a task than like trying to cut out a person's heart and bring it back without being detected, given how high profile I am. I'll try to find Brock. Please do. This is by far the best bet. I guess the old Gimskis would know where their protege may be found. But if you're unable to get hold of him soon enough, I'd rather not think about it. I will eagerly await your return. Just remember, you have to act fast after you have procured the heart. You will be pressed for time. Leading the donor closer to here would help. If somebody you know would kindly agree to help, do not refuse it as long as they are reliable. Very well, you can count on me. However effective the vaccine proves to be, we have to try. Alright. Well, that gives us our next step in this quest. This seems like a good place to call it an episode. I am very tentative on like how I think this is gonna go. I feel like we're gonna find him. He's gonna have some patience. I don't know. We're gonna have to like lead him here, cause like 30 minutes of in-game time is not a lot. So like we can't be that far away from this like industrial area. If that's a thing that happens. I don't know if like planning where the murder takes place is going to be part of the mission, but it's kind of scary, the concept. But we'll leave it till next time. As for now, as always, thank you for watching.